Coming up in court today.
I have this friend who's 22, and he's a massage therapist, and we become very good friends. And my husband wasn't paying any attention to me at all, and he wasn't interested in sex at all anymore, but he was really interested in internet porn.
Sir.
In the court system, justice is not always just. That's why they bring their disputes here. Real people, real problems, real justice. Justice is eye for an eye.
Plaintiff is suing her husband for cutting her access to their joint bank account. Defendant claims his wife spends too much money on massages from young men.
I'm Carolyn Felix, and I'm here today in court to sue my husband to have my name put back on our joint checking account that he took my name off of and wouldn't allow me to have any money.
My name is Fred Felix. I'm in court today because I had to remove my wife from a joint checking account, her name, because she is spending too much money.
All rise!
Thank you. All right, Carolyn Felix, you are suing your husband, Fred Felix, for access to your bank account. You're saying that he's cut off access to y'all's joint bank account and won't give you any money.
Well, my husband and I have been married for 52 years, and we've raised 4 children.
Okay, is that your evidence there?
Yes.
Okay, please give it to Big Sugar Ray. Big Sugar Ray, get her evidence.
Yes.
Okay, you've submitted a letter that he wrote to the bank saying do not let you have access to any funds. And you're saying it's because you got a massage, he's denied you access to funds?
I have this friend who's 22, and he's a massage therapist, and we become very good friends. And my husband wasn't paying any attention to me at all, and he wasn't interested in sex at all anymore, but he was really interested in internet porn.
Sir. Sir, she says you cut off the access to the bank account that all because she has a 22-year-old massage therapist friend. Is that correct?
She does have a young friend who is giving her massages. But when I say giving, he's not really giving them. She has now spent more than $6,000 on massages.
And how many years has this gone on for?
Just this past year.
In the last year, she's gotten $6,000 worth of massages.
Yes.
And is there, in your opinion, is there any problems with the marriage besides that?
Not from my point of view, except that she's become obsessive with this business, and it's ruining us. I've worked really hard for 46 years. We finally reached retirement. The kids are all grown and they moved on, and now suddenly she's rediscovered sex or something.
Have you spent $6,000? You think she's having sex? Are you having sex with these massage therapists?
No.
Okay.
No.
When's the last time you two have been romantic?
I can't remember. I think
it's been a long
quite
time
a few years.
since menopause.
Over 5 years?
I think maybe 12 years.
Has there been any intimate contact in 12 years? Any
No.
holding, kissing,
No.
or anything?
And that's why I've found it so satisfying to have a friend who liked me and liked the way I looked and whom I liked his touch.
So you haven't had access to any money?
No.
Are you going to let her have any money, or you've cut off all access?
I've cut off all access that she can spend on her own discretion.
I have this friend who's 22, and he's a massage therapist, and we become very good friends. And And my husband wasn't paying any attention to me at all.
When's the last time you two have been romantic?
I can't remember. I think
It's been a long
quite
time,
a few years.
since menopause.
Over 5 years?
I think maybe 12 years.
Has there been any intimate contact in 12 years? Any
No.
holding, kissing,
no.
or anything?
And that's why I've found it so satisfying to have a friend who liked me and liked the way I looked and whom I liked his touch. Because I haven't been touched for so long.
Are you going to let her have any money, or you've cut off all access?
I've cut off all access that she can spend on her own discretion. I've continued to meet all of our obligations. I go with her to the store when we go shopping. I pay
She doesn't have access to any of her own personal money, right?
That's correct, because this has really gotten carried away.
But you have a joint checking account. Okay, I got the evidence. I'll be back in a second with my decision. Thank you.
All rise!
Thank you. Mr. Felix, women need their independence. They need their own money. They can't survive off handouts. When someone does that, they're trying to control them. No spouse should control the other spouse. You have 52 years together. 52 years. And in the last 12 years, neither one of you have even touched each other. You haven't even kissed. You haven't even held each other. You have to have that to survive. I think what you need is not to restrict the bank account. Obviously, y'all have made it 52 years and been able to handle your finances. So what is going on in this marriage is you need to learn how to touch each other. You need to learn how to romance your wife. So I'm going to bring in a friend of mine, David Glisson. Come on in, David. He's a professional massage therapist.
Your Honor, could I just say one thing here? Sure. I'm concerned. It's not that I don't love Caroline. I'm trying to protect her. She's doing things that are inappropriate. Now, I talked about going to the store with her. I do the laundry. As a matter of fact, I'll show you an example. I didn't want to bring this up. This is what I found in the laundry this week. Now, is this appropriate for a 70-year-old woman?
I think it's great. I think it's great. I think if she feels...
I'm so mad. I'm so mad at you. I'm so embarrassed. I'm just so embarrassed.
I think if she feels good enough about herself to wear that... I think if she feels good enough about herself to wear that, more power to you, ma'am. I believe
Thank
it.
you, Your Honor.
71 years old, I think you should. You put 52 years of your time in, I think you should be able to do what you want at this point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What we're going to teach, I think the problem is teaching you how to meet her needs. I'm going to make you go with this massage therapist, and we're going to teach, my order is we're going to teach Mr. Felix how to massage his wife and how to touch her and how to get the romance back. So David, what I want you to do is I want you to show him what has made her feel good to spend $6,000 so that, and ma'am, my order is you can't spend any more. The massages have to come from your husband. And if the massages don't come from you, I'm going to allow her to go spend all your money on the massage therapist. So you better give her a massage. How many massages you want a day from your husband?
I don't really want any, but I guess if you say I have to.
Okay, my order is you're going to give her 2 massages at least a week. If you don't, ma'am, you could go spend all his money on as many massages as you want. Well, if he doesn't give them to you?
What if I don't like what
Well,
he
you're going to
does?
have to get it. You're married for 52 years. You can't go spending $6,000 getting other massages. You're going to get 2 massages from him a week. If he doesn't do it, you can go spend all his money on as many massages you want. Now, you take him on out and let's teach him how to do it. All right, Sugar Ray, come on out. Y'all follow Sugar Ray.
How did it feel, miss? She said do it just a little slower.
She said what?
She said just a little slower. She said on the DL, on the down low, real slow. A little tender love with it.
my order is we're going to teach Mr. Felix how to massage his wife and how to touch her and how to get the romance back. All right, Big Sugar Ray, you there?
Yes, I'm here, Judge.
Okay. And do you have the massage therapist?
Have a massage therapist, and I have a husband here.
Okay. So now what's going on?
Well, the massage therapist is teaching him how to give her a great masseuse like that 22-year-old was doing.
Okay. Now see the candles. Did he recommend the candles and the music?
He recommended the candles and the music.
Okay.
And definitely soft music.
Soft music, real
And that's his wife laying there, right?
That's his wife laying there, and she won't even recognize these as his hands. She'll think these 22-year-old hands again. Because this massage therapist is showing him how to really massage it real tender.
I want you to try this, okay?
All right,
Okay.
go ahead. Let him try.
Let Mr. Felix try it.
Let Mr. Felix try it. Let's
Just
go.
wait. Slowly take your time. Go slow.
That's it. Take your time.
He looks
Real
nervous, Sugar Ray.
slow. Come on. That's it. There you go.
Ask Miss
Very
Felix
good.
how it feels.
Now, how did that feel? How did it feel, miss?
I think he should go slower.
She said do them just a little slower.
She said what?
She said just a little slower. She said on the DL, on the down low, real slow. a little tender love with it, she said. There you go. Now you work. That's it. Get them hands on it. Now you're working. Now you're working. Make it feel
Now,
like
Mr. Felix, you're going to have to do this twice a week, okay? Or she's going to get your money.
Mr. Felix, he said twice a week. If not, she's going to get all your money. And she's going to let the 22-year-old massage her again.
Then come over to the side.
Come to the side over here.
Okay. And what I want you to do is to reach over in here like this and get into the shoulders. And relax
That's
all
it.
those, and come right on up into the neck and move around a little bit into those muscles.
He said get into.
All right, let Mr. Felix try now.
Let Mr. Felix try it now.
Yeah.
Come
Okay,
on.
now
Come
try
on,
it.
Mr. Felix. Come on.
Now, Sugar Ray, make him tell her she's beautiful while he's doing it.
Now tell your wife how beautiful she is, by God.
Well, that is beautiful.
Well, okay. To tell her you love massaging. You hate it when she go out and spend your money on a 22-year-old massage.
All right. There we go. Well, I think if you do this twice a week, I don't think y'all will be back in my courtroom again. Do you, Sugar Ray? All right, now that's justice. Bring in the next case.
Plaintiff is suing for emotional damages after schoolmates made fun of her grandson. Defendant claims these allegations are false.
All right, ma'am. You're Willa Mae Gatson, correct?
Yes.
And you're the grandmother of Shaim Gatson, who's in the cage with you, correct?
Yes.
And you are Dolores Simmons Bing, her cousin, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you are bringing this action against Carlos Rodriguez and Manuel Freeman for them to stop harassing Shaim Gatson because he does not have an eye, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, Ms. Bing, could you tell me a little bit about this family?
Well, Your Honor, Willa Mae Gatson, she is a lovely, lovely woman. And she has 6 beautiful grandchildren.
Are those them back there?
Yes, Your Honor. They were taken from their home and placed in foster care, and it really broke Willa Mae's heart. And she didn't know how she was going to take care of them, but she knew that she could not leave them there because eventually they would be separated and taken to different foster homes, and they would split them apart.
Okay, so if she didn't take these 6 children in, they would all been split up. They
Yes,
never
sir.
would have been raised together?
That's correct.
Okay.
And she works very hard, but she does not make a lot of money at all. But she sacrificed everything that she had to...
How much do you make a month?
$800.
$800 a month? Okay.
Yes, she sacrificed everything she had to bring them all together.
Now I've got here that your trailer bill alone is $625,
Yes.
and you have light bills, groceries,
Phone
and
bill.
you're feeding 6 children off $800 a month?
Yes.
Wow. And Tell me what's going on that brought you here today.
Well, he's been having difficulties, a lot of difficulty recently because at school he's been being picked on by his peers. And I understand that children will be children, but it's very hard on him because he comes home crying every day, and it breaks Willa Mae's heart to see him like that because she wants to get him an artificial eye, but she just can't afford to because she's doing everything she can just to clothe them and feed them and make sure that they go to school every day.
Okay, you were desperate, so you've asked that to try to stop these children from making fun of them, correct?
Yes.
So did they make fun of them at school?
Nah, man.
They make fun of him, but we
don't do nothing to him. We cool with him.
We see him walking on our house, we don't even look at him.
So you guys don't do anything, but do kids at school, do they make, you're saying you don't do anything. I don't know if you do
we're
anything
little
or not.
angels, we don't do nothing like that.
We don't.
What about the kids at school?
They're mean.
We're always telling them, we're like, hey, don't laugh at that kid.
Everybody else is mean, but y'all?
Nah, we little angels, dog.
Just not you, huh?
We never do nothing like that.
Okay, well, let me tell you something, Shayeem. There are going to be bullies in life. And you know what you do with bullies? You just disregard them. So Sugar Ray, let's just disregard these bullies. Y'all go on out. Take them on out. First thing I'm going to do is bring in a nationally known eye specialist right here in Charleston, which we're happy to have, Dr. Virgil Alfaro. Could you please come down, please?
He's been having difficulties, a lot of difficulty recently because at school he's been being picked on by his peers. And I understand that children will be children, but it's very hard on him because he comes home crying every day, and it breaks Willa Mae's heart to see him like that because she wants to get him an artificial eye, but she just can't afford it.
The first thing I'm going to do is bring in a nationally known eye specialist right here in Charleston, which we're happy to have, Dr. Virgil Alfaro. Could you please come down, please? Dr. Virgil Alfaro is graciously he has been working on a consolidated effort to help Shayeem ever since we heard of this family and this case. Dr. Alfaro, could you tell us exactly what has happened in this consolidated effort forming this?
Robert Henderlight owns a very famous company called Hunter Henderlight, and he's agreed to provide services for him.
Okay, so we have arranged that, Shayeem, for you to get a beautiful artificial eye that they will match with your eye, and I believe the appointment's even already set for next week, okay? And Dr. Alfaro, you don't know how much we appreciate it. I really appreciate everything. That's right there. And we also, I know that you even need a washer and dryer for these 6 kids. There's a Susie Lee out here from www.lowcountryorphanrelief.org. And we want to thank you. She has agreed to donate a washer and dryer to y'all that you have.
Everything should be done. Thank you.
And their phone number is 843-747-4099 if anybody wants to help with their great organization. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And Shayeem, I just want you to know that this will help you. But the most important thing that's going to help you is the love of your family and stay together. And just as a final note, Ms. Gatson, out of my own personal pocket, I'm going to write you a check for $2,000.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, good luck to you and thank you. With people like you in the world, it will be a better place. Thank you so much, too. Thank you.
Thank you. Judge Akim, we love you. We want to say thank you so very much for everything that you did. And to the young lady that donated the washer and dryer, thank you so much. And for the $2,000, that will help out immensely. And also, we would like to thank the doctor for giving my cousin Shaheem an artificial eye. Thank you all so much.
Today's first case dealt with the issue dealing with joint bank accounts. You better know the person very well if you enter into a joint bank account with someone, because under the law, at any time, either person can go to that bank and take all the money. So if you've been a victim of anything, don't get revenge. Bring it to my court.